The first thing you want to do whenever you get a jab out there is to do what?
Okay.
That's going to be your move. Up and straight to the right, left. Same thing.
See?
Good. Good. And then hook up top. Right hand behind that.
Don't let them see you coming though. Don't fight in rhythm, fight.
Jab.
Weave.
Knees roll up under. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to show you all the different things you can do with it. Go. Go to right to the bottom. Let's do that again. Boom, 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 boom. Up and straight to the right, left, right.
Bring that hook from the body straight right behind it.
Right? And then roll. Your objective is to get guys off their game. Different things you can do with it. Go. Go to right to the bottom. Click, click, click. And nice and sharp. Good. Good. See? That right there. You transition from that. Misdirection is if you think you're going high, you go low. Combination. In amateurs, you better know this. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is you're going to lead, touch them, boom. To all my coaches and all my trainers and even fighters who train with other people, I had to share my story because in order for you to understand why it's important to have a grassroots method of training guys with mitts, then you'd always find yourself wondering, do I really need this? Well, my story is going to be short, but it's going to be effective and it's going to be quaint. Here's what I would do at the beginning. I would watch other guys do mitts, and I'm holding pads and trying to look all fancy, but not quite connecting 100% because there was no platform. So over time, I finally got an opportunity to watch Coach Anthony Bradley of the 2004 Olympics, head coach. This is who I was under the tutelage of. And the fact that he was under the tutelage of 1988 Olympic boxing coach, Coach Kenny Adams, that was 3 generations of knowledge. So it was landing on my lap. He didn't do mitts so often, so I never really got to see him do mitts. But when he did, I understood that there was a method behind what it was he was doing. So he didn't have to go in the way I went in. He had an understanding that there were certain specifics that needed to be covered. And those are the specifics that we needed to stay ingrained with. Anything else would be too much for the brain to process, and you would not see the results or the return on your investment with those mitts. That's where 90% of the coaches in the field were lacking that knowledge of what it was. So the fact that I had an opportunity to learn from 2 Olympic coaches, why was it that these guys had a multitude of world champions? It's because they understood how to make a champion. It just didn't happen by chance. There's a system, there's a method. Watching other guys do mitts and copying what they did does not bring credence to what it is you're offering. You want your product, you want your coaching to always come full circle. And doing it the right way, it'll come full circle. Now you'll have 3 generations of knowledge laid onto you on how to deliver the mitt training system. The essence and the value of the system itself keeps you front and center. Now once you get used to the system, then you can execute it, add your tweaks, and make it your own. The same way I did. I made it my own, but I made sure I stuck with the principles. And you must have that checklist. And in this, it teaches you not only having and using mitts, but the type of mitts to use specifically for each type of drill. So I'm glad you stayed with me, because one thing I know for sure, as coaches and trainers, your story is my story. My name is Coach Eric Bradley, and I thank you guys for taking the time out to educate yourself and become a better mitt trainer. Not just a trainer at mitts, but a mitt master. Hope you enjoy the product and enjoy reading some of the testimonies about it, because us coaches, we don't have a whole lot of tools offered to us at the coaches' clinics. Most of us coaches are thrown in there to be burned by fire at the stake and to learn on our own. This is one solid teaching that you can mark off your list and know full circle moving forward that your fighter will be protected and given the best chance to win in that ring. So long. And I'll see you in the winner's circle.